Hello, Mary Helen Dara with the Taylor Automotive Family Women in the Driver's Seat. Today we're talking with Executive Director of Sylvania Area Family Services, Dottie Segur, who assists over 12,000 people through this organization with a food pantry, hygiene distribution, no-cost summer camp, backpack distribution, free GED classes, youth diversion, and more. Let's go on inside and talk with Dottie. We are with Executive Director of Sylvania Area Family Services, Dottie Segur, an organization that serves over 12,000 individuals in the Sylvania area. How are you today, Dottie?
I'm good, thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit about the history of this organization?
Sure. Back in 1967, there was a group of individuals that saw the need in this certain area for services to help families with either, putting food on their table, finding a safe place for their kids to go after school, or rent and utility assistance. So they formed the organization at that time called Huntington Farms Community Center, which we now know as Sylvania Area Family Services. So over the years, we have kept the same programs and services that they started, added a few. One thing that is consistent is our dedication to making sure that we give a hand up to the families that are in need.
That's great. How long have you been steering your organization, and what was the deciding factor that got you in the driver's seat?
Well, I started in 2002 volunteering here when my daughter started preschool. And then I was offered the position of administrative assistant early on in 2003. So I started that position and then was added on another position of social service coordinator. So I held two positions here at the center for many years. And then in 2019, I became the executive director. So altogether, I've been here for 21 years.
21 years.
Yes.
That's phenomenal. What are a few of the most challenging and rewarding aspects of what you do?
Well, like any typical nonprofit agency, funding is always a challenge, and currently we serve about 12,000 individuals, and meeting the needs of our ever-growing community member with food insecurity, reduction in the SNAP benefits that took place in February for our families, we have seen a large increase in the need, and sometimes this can be a challenge to keep food on our shelves. Our pantry is stocked. We rely on the community donations, local food drives, food that we receive from local food banks, and the great partnership that we have with the Central Avenue Meijer. We have recipients of their Meijer Simply Give Hunger Relief Program, which means twice a year during an allotted time, you can go in there and purchase Simply Give Meijer donation cards that Meijer will match, and then we receive those donation cards and they're given to us to help our pantry stocked. And it's rewarding knowing that we were able to put food on someone's table that night or lighten their load a bit by connecting them to resources that assist them with their rent utilities, making sure that kids start the school year out well equipped with school supplies, helping them through challenging times and giving them resources they need, but most importantly, a sense of hope.
Would you encourage young women to get behind the wheel of this line of work?
Absolutely. Young women are our community's future leaders, and it's important to get them inspired and committed to doing good work in our community. Their involvement not only will benefit the community, but their own development as well, which creates a circle of personal and professional development. And I think everybody wins when we empower and inspire young women to get involved in their community and to make a difference.
We know that SAFS gives so much to the community, but what are some of your favorite aspects of giving that you're most proud of?
Well, it's hard to just pick one, but I'd have to say, how much we have grown in the past 5 years. I'm personally proud of my team that has worked to accomplish our mission to strengthen our community. In the past 5 years, we've increased community awareness of what we do here in the community and the growth in our fundraisers, especially our upcoming On Tap and Uncorked coming up on September 9th at Centennial Terrace. This fundraiser has grown from less than 100 people in attendance to now over 600. So tickets are on sale now, so make sure you get your tickets.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be there. What is the one piece of advice you would give a woman who would dare to get behind the wheel of an organization similar to SAFS?
I'd say just go for it. Even if you start out small, follow your passion and you will grow. Just get out there and make it happen and just don't give up.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank
Dottie,
you.
for being here today. And it's amazing. You're just such an incredible example of what can spring from volunteerism to being a director and overseeing this incredible organization that does so much for so many. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
Mary Helen Darrow saying goodbye from the Sylvania Area Family Services Community Garden, and a huge thank you to Executive Director Dottie Segur for sharing her passion about Sylvania Area Family Services' mission to strengthen the Sylvania area one family at a time. Let's hit the road and find our next woman in the driver's seat.